Hi guys, welcome to this video. I'm Prashant, I'm the founder of Word Pandit, and I'm bringing this series of videos to you to help you with CAT previous year questions, actual CAT papers. Here we've got a CAT 2018 RC question and we are going to analyze it. Before you go through this video, I would request you to go through the passage analysis video for this particular passage as well as solve the passage. The passage analysis video is going to greatly help you with this particular question, and there is a specific reason for that. That reason is this question is based on the main idea of the passage, the primary purpose, the central theme of the passage. Why has the author written this particular passage? Now, in order to identify the answer, we will have to identify the main idea and the purpose of the author of the passage. Why so? The question specifically asks which one of the following interventions would the author most strongly support. Here, the word interventions refers to nothing else but the likely course of action. What is it that the author of the passage is going to agree with? What is it that he's going to recommend, support, urge people to do? In this particular case, the passage has a very specific theme. What is the specific theme? The author very clearly states that the consumers are not the problem. The problem here is the end users are not the problem. The consumers are not the problem. The problem actually are the producers of plastics, right? The producers are the one which are causing the issues, and there has to be some sort of a control mechanism placed on them. The author recommends legislation. Right, in the passage, he recommends that there has to be some sort of legislation which has to control production of plastics, because consumption of plastics is not the problem. Once the plastics are consumed, people are going to use them. Once you have got the grocery bag, you are going to use it. So if you go to a mall and all the grocery bags are plastic bags, and when you go to that supermarket, that mall, to buy those groceries, what are you going to use? You're going to use those plastic bags itself. Hence, the problem here is not on the consumption side. The problem here is the availability of these plastics, all the single-use plastics, various mechanisms, etc., which are being used. So plastics have infiltrated everywhere. Now, unless and until we control the production of plastics, we place restrictions on that, the problem is not going to be solved. Recycling is not going to solve the problem. The problem is the production itself has to be stopped. The usage of plastics itself has to be reduced, right? Now, option number A, completely banning all single-use plastics. This option suffers from multiple problems. A, it's too strong an option, completely banning all single-use plastics. The author never says that. He implies legislation, he implies control, he implies moderation, but he never says completely banning all single-use plastics. Extreme answer option, rejected for this reason. Having all consumers change their plastic consumption habits. Remember, the problem is not with consumption habits. The problem is not with consumers. The problem is with producers, hence ruled out. See, recycling all plastic debris in the seabed. The author does not see recycling as the solution, and in fact, a lot of the plastics are not biodegradable, so this won't be possible also. Option number D is what the author suggests, passing regulations targeted at producers that generate plastic products. So once you have these regulations in place, you can control the production of plastic. If you can control that, then you can control its usage as well, and that is what the author implies. That is his primary intent in the passage. That is his primary message in the passage. Option D perfectly matches that, and hence is the correct answer here. Hopefully so you are clear with the question now. Thank you very much for watching this video, and as always, happy learning.